Looping affirmations is everything that will change your life. Let me tell you an example to get it better. You have to see your subconscious mind like a car. You can't blame the car if you are driving it in 60-degree heat, or if you are driving it when it is snowing heavily. If the road is bad, if you are driving bad, you just can't blame the car because you are the driver. You can choose the road. The car is taking you from point A to point B, for example, from New York to Washington, and you can't blame the car if you are going from New York to Chicago because you are the driver and you choose the destination. Your subconscious mind is the car and the driver is your conscious mind, which is you. You have to remember that affirmations are just thoughts. We think 60 to 70 thoughts per day. Most of them are bad thoughts, they are like thinking about what people said, what I can't achieve, why nothing is going right in my life, why I don't have that money. And by saying affirmations, we are just choosing better programs. We are choosing new beliefs to imprint in our subconscious mind, and you can go out and create your reality, create whatever you want, because you are repeating what you want to happen to you. So you have to know that our thoughts create our feelings create our behaviors, and our behaviors create our actions, and it is creating our reality. So by choosing better thoughts, new beliefs, new story about ourselves, we can create a new reality just by thinking better. And how is it going to happen? Just by looping affirmations. It will change your life in a way that you can't even imagine. It was about 2 years ago when I understand how powerful looping affirmations are. When I lent money to one of my friends and she was ignoring me, she didn't pay back that money. I texted her so many times and she didn't respond. So I started looping affirmations about the money is coming back to my bank account, and I swear by the end of the day the money was in my bank account with a big apology message in my WhatsApp from my friend. And I was like, oh my god, looping affirmations are really powerful. It can change reality. It can even change people and how they are treating me. So I started using affirmations in my work when I was in hospital, when I was seeing patients, when I was studying in my home, when I was out with my friends, and it was like magic. Everything was changing in the way that I wanted. My job was getting better, my relationships with my friends was getting better, my relationship with money was getting better, and I was making more and more money. Everything was changing simply by saying affirmations about things that I wanted to happen to me in my friendships, in my job, and how much money I can make. Looping affirmations are not joke. They are changing your beliefs, your subconscious mind, your old stories at much faster rate. Just now, start remembering your past relationships with your friends, with your partners, and you can see how you projected your old stories, your beliefs into your relationships. Those people treated you based on how you thought about yourself, how you felt about yourself. And when you go back, you can see your thoughts. You were thinking like, he won't text me, he doesn't like me, he doesn't love me, or she doesn't love me, she's not here in our relationships, she's cheating on me. And eventually you saw all your thoughts in those past relationships. These thoughts change your feelings, and you started feeling insecure, and you started acting small, or maybe you started overreacting. And you can see how your thoughts finally change your actions, and those people saw your actions and started treating you badly. So just imagine, if you thought differently in those past relationships, they would ended up differently. So you have that power, and believe me, you can change those thoughts even faster, because you can say affirmation 500 times per day. And maybe in those past relationships, you were thinking 2 or 3 times per day about how they mistreated you, how they are going to cheating on you, how there are many beautiful girls out there, how there are hotter guys out there. And now you know how powerful your thoughts are, and you can change them by just saying different affirmations, and you can repeat them. Repeat how beautiful you are, how everyone wants you, how everyone loves you, how when you enter a room, everyone respects you, everyone loves you, everyone treat you in the way you want. You even can think about how your relationships want to be. You can think about your partner and what traits they can have. For example, your love language is gifts, and you can imagine and tell yourself in your affirmation that your partner will explode your life with just many gifts. Maybe your love language is flowers, maybe physical touch, maybe everything you want. You can just imagine that your partner have all those traits. This is simple. Don't think, oh, I don't want a partner who doesn't smoke, who doesn't drink alcohol, who doesn't mistreated me, who doesn't ignore me. Don't think like that, because you're focusing on drinking, smoking, ignoring. Your affirmations should be based on things you want. For example, I want a loyal partner. I want a partner who just loves me. I want a partner who prioritizes me. I want a partner who I can rely on. You should write all of those traits that you want in your partner, everything you want to experience with your partner on a paper, and you should repeat them, and you should say those affirmations every day. And you are replacing that old story with new beliefs and new story, and you are changing into a new person. And believe me, after 6 months, even you can't recognize yourself, because you have changed a lot. You eventually become that person. For example, you want to have a certain career. You want, for example, to be a lawyer, and you're a student. In this state, when you are a student, you should change your thoughts, and you should become that person in your thoughts. You should say affirmations like, I'm going to be a lawyer, I am going to be a professional lawyer, I am going to make lots of money, I can serve lots of people, I study every day for my purpose, I have good scores in a school. Because of my purpose, I start and end my days studying for my purpose. And in your thoughts and in your imaginations, you eventually become that person. It was the thing that I did when I was studying for being a doctor. I was 18, and in my room when I was studying, I started seeing myself as a doctor in my imaginations. I closed my eyes and started imagining how it is good to be a doctor in hospitals, seeing patients, and have that white coat. In my thoughts, first, I started create that personality that I wanted. Personality that study for her purpose, the personality that studied every day and taking seriously my exams in school. And eventually I became a really good student which leads me to become a doctor and go to a really good university. It is not something impossible. You can have everything you want just by changing your thoughts. This is more important. Your mind is the most important thing that you have to work on. People think that they should change their actions, but when you didn't change your thoughts, how you can change your actions? When you didn't change your thoughts, you will do those old stories, old behaviors, old actions every day because it is not changing here. Imagine repeating every day that you are lovely, you can make lots of money, you can have that perfect job, that perfect relationship. And imagine after 3 months, after 4 months, after 6 months of repeating these thoughts, no one will recognize you because you have changed a lot just by changing your thought. Your entire life you were thinking, okay? So now you are thinking, but in the positive way, in the way that will take you, that will lead you to whatever you want. We were using our thoughts and our imaginations against us, against ourselves in our entire life. But now you know how powerful your thoughts are. I have put some affirmations in this channel which you can use, and they are really powerful affirmations. You can just listen to them every day, and it is what I am doing right now. And just imagine saying yourself things like, I am lovely, I am lucky, everything is going to work out for me. Just ask yourself, which one is going to win? When you are repeating these good affirmations every day. When you are repeating like 500 times per day that you are lucky, you are lovely, you are worthy, it is going to win. And you see people that treating you that you are lovely, you are worthy, your time is worthy, they are prioritizing you, they are choosing you every day, the money is flooding into your bank account, and you see how your 3D and how your reality is changing based on things you want. So it is what I do when bad thoughts and things I don't want come to my mind. I started listening to those affirmations which I uploaded in this channel. You can see in this channel, you are literally plucking out the weeds. You are going into the source. You are changing the source. You are changing your thoughts. Now we all have a habit of listening to music when we are in taxi, in our cars. But you can replace it with a new habit. You can listen to these affirmations. You can play it in your car, and when your headset on, you can listen to those affirmations. And this is what will change your life. Simply just by listening to these affirmations, replace them with your music. It is what I am doing right now, and it is so powerful. You don't know, you can't even imagine how your life is going to change by doing these simple tasks. Aren't you willing to do these affirmations? They are going to achieve you to those goals, to your purposes, and it is really simple. You can just listen to those powerful affirmations and then change your thoughts based on things you want. If you want a home, you can record your voice on a tape and listen to this. I have many affirmations in my phone, and it is my voice, my own voice, and I just play them when I want to listen to affirmations about my beautiful house, about my beautiful relationship, about my educations, about everything. I have many affirmations about everything that I want, and you can have all of them. You should just take a paper and write everything you want. You even can write a story. I did it. I have wrote a story about how successful I am in things that I want, my job, my relationship with money, my business, my relationship with my friends, with my family, with everything that I want. I have a story and I record it with my own voice. And when I'm listening and when my headset is on, I am listening to that story. I am listening to those affirmations, and you can make them and you can personalize them based on things you want. Maybe you want a new car, maybe you want a new relationship, maybe you want to go to a new city, to a new country. You can have everything you want. This world is limitless. Your thoughts, your repetition will dissolve your disbelief. Make a story that you want to happen to you in everything that you want. And I swear, it is going to happen to you. I have experienced it in my life so many times. And this is how powerful our thoughts are. I hope this video was useful for you. Ask your questions in comments. I will answer them. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.